Hey, what is up guys, how are you all doing? In this video I would like to teach you how to control Recoil like a pro. In this video we are going to go over plenty of stuff. I mean, best settings, best sensitivity, best attachments, some drills that I do and stuff like that, so be sure to watch this video till end. So now, without wasting any more of your precious time, let's just jump straight into it. First of all, I would like to point out that using gyro will help you with recoil control by a lot. I made a separate video about gyro and if you should or shouldn't use it, so feel free to check it out, the link will be in the description. So I will recommend you using Gyroscope at least on scope on. Alright, let's talk a little bit about sensitivity now. Sensitivity is one of the most important things in PUBG Mobile. So in order to find out your perfect sensitivity, you need to click the smiley face in the lobby, you know, the cheer park button, but you don't want to find out your sensitivity here because there are a lot of people here and they are annoying, they get in your way, they, you know how people are. So you need to go to this AKM statue and click the training grounds button. This will take you to training grounds unexpectedly, I know, very surprising, and there are no people here, so you can find out your perfect sensitivity here without anyone annoying you. Now I won't go really in depth with this topic because I feel like there's pretty much nothing to say about it. You just need to spray at this 100-meter target and increase or decrease your sensitivity and just do it until you find out your perfect sensitivity. And also make sure that you have separate sensitivity for each and every gun in this game. So this means separate sensitivity for M4, separate sensitivity for Mini 14, separate sensitivity for Kar 98, those kind of weapons. So just find out your perfect sensitivity in the training grounds. It will take some time, but I promise you it's worth it. It is one of the most important things in PUBG Mobile. And also I would recommend you having higher sensitivity for high recoil guns such as barrel or AKM. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I can tell you about sensitivity. Let's talk a little bit about grips now. Which one is the best and which one gives you the best recoil control? Now, a lot of new players prefer to use vertical foregrip because it reduces the vertical recoil by 15%, but if you're an experienced player, you have no problem with controlling vertical recoil. So that's why I prefer to use angled foregrip, because it reduces the horizontal recoil by 15%. The thing is, horizontal recoil is totally unpredictable and it's totally random. But vertical recoil is predictable, and when you learn how to control recoil well, you can predict the recoil easily, and as you can see in my sprays, I have zero problem with controlling vertical recoil. The thing I'm having more problem with is horizontal recoil, because it's totally random and harder to control, so that's why you should use angled grip. Alright, we talked about grips, but what's the best scope to use for spraying in PUBG Mobile? Well, there is no best scope to use because it's totally about your personal preference, but for mid-range sprays I would say that 3x is the best one because it gives you the best field of view. And the best one for long range I would say is 6x because it has the clearest sight. And then we have 4x, and for some unknown reason I love using 4x and it's my favorite scope for spraying, but I have no idea why, because back then I used to hate it and there is no point of using 4x instead of 3 or 6x, so I have no idea why I use it, I just love using it, and as I said, it's totally just about personal preference. Alright, so we talked about best sensitivity, best settings and best grips and scopes that you can use, but we didn't really talk about spraying and how can you improve your sprays. So let's move on. So first of all, every time when you try to spray someone down, just crouch. It gives you, the recoil becomes so stable and it's easier to spray down targets, so every time when you spray, just crouch. Okay, but how can you actually improve your sprays and get better at recoil control? Well, first of all, realize that it takes a lot of time, and the more you spray, the more you improve at spraying. But there are certain drills that can help you with controlling the recoil, and if you do this every day, at least 10 minutes a day, I guarantee you that in 1 month you will control recoil like a pro. Okay, let me show you those drills right now. So you need to go to training grounds, and here you need to take a level 3 pack and M416 with extended quick draw magazine, no other attachments, just extended magazine and some scope that you wanna spray with. Now just grab somewhere here and try to spray at this 100-meter target and try to aim on the head. Do this for 3 to 5 minutes, and once you're done you can go up on this hill and try to spray down targets from here. Now this is optional, it's totally up to you. I don't really do it because I'm lazy and I don't want to climb on that hill, and I don't think it's that helpful, but if you want to do some extra drill, well, feel free to do it. Once you're done with it, you can pick up some high recoil guns such as AKM or barrel, some big scope, and click on this train button, tap on standard training, then tap customize and select targets from 40 to 90 meters. Now you can try spraying at these targets. By doing this drill you will first of all learn how to spray with high recoil guns, so you can, for example, use barrel as your primary spraying weapon, which is pretty cool. And second of all, once you learn how to spray with high recoil guns, you can spray with low recoil guns pretty easily. Also, if you really want to learn how to control high recoil weapons, you can also run double close range weapons. For example, you can run barrel and Uzi. First of all, it's very deadly combination in close range, not so much in long or mid range, but when you have nothing else than barrel and 6x, you don't have option to spray with any other weapon, you just try to spray with barrel, and by doing this very often and spraying with high recoil guns, you learn how to control the recoil. So yeah, you can do this as well, but it's very hard and it's just for the die-hard gamers out there, Moving on to last drill, pick M416 with your favorite scope, tap this training button once again, click on the standard training like you did last time with the previous drill. Now click customize, select targets from 40 to 120 meters and select 50% movement speed. Then click start and now try to spray at those targets. And you do this to learn how to spray at moving targets, because it's pretty cool when you can control recoil at 200 meters with barrel, but if you don't know how to hit moving targets, it's pretty useless, so this drill is pretty important as well. Alright, so this was pretty much all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something new. If you did, you may consider subscribing for more tips and tricks and some guides for PUBG Mobile, so we can become a better player. But now, if you excuse me, I guess I'm gonna drop off, so see ya in the next video. Peace guys!